From the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Friday, May 8, 2026. In the headlines, Ron Redhead named new ICT minister. Limle solar project in Carriacou to be rebuilt. Burn-in permits suspended. Jambalasi marks 35 years of preserving Grenada's jazz music. Also in the news, regionally, no hantavirus detected in St. Kitts and Nevis. Internationally, third British person suspected of hantavirus after cruise ship outbreak. Plus, in the sports news with Tony Julian, judgment in ongoing Team Duncan and GFA saga to be rendered tomorrow morning, while local volleyball association to hold 5-day training from next Monday.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening, I'm Kenroy Baptiste. A familiar face in government will soon lead Grenada's technology and digital development efforts. Shania McIntosh tells us about the reappointment of Ron Redhead as the Minister of Government.
Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell has announced that Member of Parliament for St. George North East, Ron Redhead, will officially assume responsibility as the Minister for Information and Communication Technology beginning June 1st, 2026. Redhead, who previously served as the Minister for Youth, Sports and Culture, is expected to bring valuable experience to the ICT portfolio as government continues to expand innovation and digital development initiatives across the country. The announcement came during today's launch of the Girls in ICT and AI Innovation Challenge, where the Prime Minister highlighted government's continued commitment to advancing Grenada's digital transformation agenda.
Also, another reason why I'm happy to appoint him, because he has a unique story to share. MP Ron Redhead will be graduating from St. George's University at the end of this month, having pursued his degree while being a member of Parliament in this current government.
The Prime Minister added that strengthening the ICT sector remains a major priority for government, with plans focused on improving digital services, increasing innovation, and creating new opportunities for economic growth and national development. Additional details on the transition and upcoming ICT initiatives are expected in the coming weeks. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
Well, plans are underway to restore Carriacou's solar power system after it was destroyed by Hurricane Beryl. Shania McIntosh has the solar project update.
Nearly 2 years after Hurricane Beryl destroyed the solar PV hybrid system in Limle, Carriacou, plans are now moving ahead for its reconstruction. Minister for Carriacou and PT Martinique Affairs, Tevin Andrews, says the project is expected to begin soon and will be led by the Ministry of Environment and Renewable Energy. The minister explained that the restoration of the solar energy system forms part of ongoing efforts to rebuild critical infrastructure damage during the passage of Hurricane Beryl while also strengthening renewable energy development on the island. It was anticipated that the Limless Solar PV hybrid project would play a role in supporting sustainable and reliable energy in Carriacou before it was severely impacted by the hurricane. Officials say further details on the timeline and scope of works are expected to be announced in the coming weeks. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
Well, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell is urging Grenadians to pursue in-demand careers, as we hear from Shania McIntosh.
Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell is encouraging Grenadians to carefully analyze the job market and pursue careers that align with opportunities available within the country. Speaking during the latest episodes of DMs with the PM, the Prime Minister stressed the importance of preparing for fields that are more likely to result in employment. He noted that some individuals may pursue areas of study that offer limited job opportunities.
So I'm not knocking other areas of learning. I'm not knocking a degree in sociology, for example. But the likelihood that you will get a job because you have a degree in sociology is probably zero in Grenada.
The Prime Minister said there is currently significant demand in Grenada for technical and vocational skills, particularly jobs that require hands-on work.
Prepared to pursue some of those opportunities, because if not, you will end up with a mismatch where you are pursuing knowledge that may very well be obsolete, or knowledge that is less likely to result in you being able to get a job. And that's one of the critical things we need to appreciate. Where there is significant demand in Grenada is for jobs that requires your hands. Technical, vocational jobs. Mitchell
also highlighted several fields of study that can provide meaningful opportunities for Grenadians and contribute to national development.
In the police service, more and more we will need people with highly specialized skills in technology, in forensics, in cybersecurity, etc., because that's where the jobs are. The likelihood that you will get a degree, that you get a job if you have some form of certification in marine electronics, in automobile electronics, in painting, in tiling, in plumbing, in construction, is probably 1,000%. Mm-hmm. In being able to use heavy equipment, machinery. And these courses are oftentimes not a 3-year course like the average university degree. They're often 6 months, 12 months. And by the time you're training, you probably have on-the-job training, you have internships where you can get money. So we have to be real.
He encouraged young people to consider career paths that are practical, in demand, and capable of providing long-term stability. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
The Ministry of Agriculture is warning the public that burning permits are suspended across the island due to the recent increase in bushfires. Despite the ban, officials say they are still receiving many reports of burning activities, which are especially dangerous with frequent strong winds. The ministry is reminding everyone that the no burning order is still in effect and urges people to follow the rules to help prevent more fires. This reminder comes from the ministry's communications unit.
The Public Relations Unit of the Ministry of Agriculture takes this opportunity to remind the general public that the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry on April 21st issued public notification that the issuance of burning permits is suspended until further notice. We again remind the public that the decision to suspend burning permits has been taken in response to increasing concerns over environmental degradation, public health risk, and the heightened threat of uncontrolled fires. The ministry emphasizes that this measure is part of a broader national effort to promote sustainable land management practices and strengthen climate resilience. Members of the public, including farmers, landowners, and contractors, are strongly encouraged to adopt alternative methods for land clearing and waste management, such as composting, mulching, and mechanical clearing. Technical guidance and support will be made available through the relevant Extension District offices, the Forestry Department, and the Fire Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force. Also, based on information in our previous public notification, we remind the public that the Royal Grenada Police Force, Fire Department, and other enforcement bodies will intensify monitoring and enforcement activities. People found found engaging in unauthorized burning will be subject to penalties in accordance with existing laws and regulations.
Betty and Lazarus with that report. Still to come in network news. Jambalasi marks 35 years of preserving Grenada's jap music. We'll talk about that back in a moment.
What if growing your savings came with more flexibility and more rewards? Introducing the Ariza Advantage account from Ariza Credit Union. Earn 3.5% interest per year with a minimum first deposit of just EC $10,000. Enjoy a 5-year fixed term, unlimited deposits, no monthly fees, and added loan security. Plus exclusive Advantage member privileges, priority services, special offers, and more. Get the Ariza Advantage. This is the Ariza Promise. Better value, better service, members first. Visit arizacu.com or call us today.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Our story was built by people, neighbors helping neighbors, standing side by side with those who trust us to protect what matters most and help build our communities. Being there when needed most. Across borders, across generations. Still growing, still giving, still just getting started. After 185 years.
But when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you roll me, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, next day,
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Boom! From here, the melody, you know it's me, Martin, and dancing to the fullest. And listen, Grenada, you don't have to ask me if I love you, I do. Now listen up, it's all about Sunshine Promotions presents its 25th anniversary on May the 9th, 2026. Yours truly, Christopher Martin, will be here live and direct at the National Stadium, so make sure you forward out. It's gonna be sweet sugar reggae coming at you all night, you understand? I can't wait to see you. Beautiful ladies, the first 2,000 of you to reach the venue will stand a chance to win out of $20,000 in cash prizes, you understand? So make sure you follow out early. I can't wait to see you. See you there.
Picture this. a tangerine-colored sunset, cool tropical breeze, and a plate full of perfection. Sunday, May 24th, the day before the holiday. Grenada, get ready to live your best life at Unbothered Brunch, the tropical tangerine edition. We are taking over the Ariza car park from 4 p.m. It's going to be a vibe you can't replicate. Featuring live performances by Rita and the Ultimate Perfection Band, the Fahrenheit Band, and the Groovy Master himself, Short Pre. Keeping the energy going. Get ready for Kingpin and Graphic Sounds. Here's the best part. This is a food-inclusive event, so come hungry and leave happy. Tickets are just $150. Grab yours now at gotofed.com or any authorized outlet. Sunday, May 24th, we're outside for Unbothered Brunch, the Tropical Tangerine Edition.
At 5 p.m. on August 5th, 1944, the schooner Island Queen sailed out of the St. George's Harbor. On board were some of Grenada's brightest and best sons and daughters. What happened afterwards remains a mystery.
Where Island Queen gone?
Heritage Theatre Company presents Lucy's Straw Hat, a full-length drama written and directed by Chris DeRiggs, a moving story about a family caught up in the drama of this great mystery. Meet Hyacinth, haunted and always ready to do mischief.
Rich man, he'll make him sign for you?
Lucy, beautiful and headstrong.
I had a dream, Mommy, but Hyacinth was there, holding my hand.
Lucy's Straw Hat at Grenada Trade Center on Saturday 13th and Sunday 14th June, and at the Luke Cinema on Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st June. Advance tickets $60, $75 at the door. Come join us.
Where Island Queen gone?
Get ready for the mother of all bingos, because Sunday, May 17th, the entire nation will be...
The Ministry of Agriculture White Potato Production Initiative is an OECS sub-regional project aimed at reducing Grenada's reliance on imported white potatoes, which in 2025 had an imported value of over 4.5 million EC dollars. The White Potato Production Initiative is part of the Ministry of Agriculture's food security drive and is being undertaken with the simultaneous cultivation of other crops such as sweet potatoes, pineapples, coconuts, carrots, and other vegetables. Other OECS countries like Dominica and St. Vincent and the Grenadines are already at an advanced stage in white potato production, with Dominica completely cutting the import of white potatoes during the first quarter of 2026. Grenada is now preparing to advance production for better output in 2027. The Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry, ensuring food and nutrition security for all.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home. The business you build. The future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
With just $5, catch your lucky break and double your money with $25,000 scratchy for the same price. Win easy with money, and electric sevens. Check out these scratch games at authorized lottery agents across the Tri-Island. Over $1.5 million in total prizes, and as much as $25,000 can be won on just one ticket of each game. Play Scratch today. Absolutely no draws and no waiting. Just chances at instant winnings. Scratch, win, easy. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
For 35 years, Jambalasi has been preserving the rhythm and sound that gave rise to Grenada's jab music, a cultural expression that has grown from local communities into a movement recognized across the world. As the milestone anniversary is being celebrated, co-founder and Chief Executive Officer Ian Charles spoke with my colleague Christina John about the journey, the legacy, and the future of jab culture.
It began with a rhythm, the Jambalasi rhythm, a raw ancestral pulse that gave rise to Grenada's jab music.
Get down to roots, remember we tradition. For this Cambule, Jambalasi ruling this time.
From the villages of St. Andrew to stages across the world, that song has moved beyond borders, carrying with it history, resistance, and identity. Jambalasi is described as an entity which deals with the documentation and preservation of Grenada's jab, with specific emphasis on the sound of jab music, a form deeply rooted in African resistance and expression. Speaking to GBN, co-founder and CEO Ian Charles reflected on the journey.
I want to go back to the inception in 1991, and the history of the song itself, Jambalasi Ruled by Moss International, is one that, if you know the story, it almost didn't come out. It was just because, my uncle's 25 cents at that time, they had phone booths and they were away to call in the record company and say, it's too late, let's wait until next year. And while waiting for the operator to come back, the 25 cents finished and they released the rhythm, and the rest is history.
Charles, widely recognized for his cultural work, has spent decades documenting and promoting authentic jab traditions through Jambalasi, ensuring that the stories behind the rhythm are not lost. He explained the many successes spanning 3 decades and counting.
And this year, 2026, 35 years, there were some major milestones. The rhythm again came back out in 2004. We won the road match again with General PP, Never Say Never. And then in 2019, the rhythm came back again to really mark, this thing as a genre. Winning in 2019 on a jab beat. Then you have to go back to rhythm mix. They held on from 1993, came up there.
Over the years, that resonance has expanded. What began in local communities is now heard on international stages as jab-inspired music and performances gain global attention, blending traditional patterns with modern production.
From my perspective, I think we need more jab music on the road in terms of the original jab drums and shells and chants and spellings, because from that is where the Jambalasi Rule record came from. And this year, as part of the Get Down to Roots Jambalasi 35th anniversary, we're having a traditional jab band, which is named Grand Maroonage, which again goes in the lineage of the jab and the Maroon heritage, which means, you escape from captivity and you were able to sustain your own community outside of the plantation. So the idea is for that is just straight drums, shells, flambeaux, chains, coffins.
As Jambalasi celebrates 35 years, Charles says the focus remains clear.
The first part of the 35th anniversary is the release of the rhythm, is the rhythm project, which is the 35 rhythm and also the headpiece rhythm that comes out in about a week or 2. And then we go into the release of the documentary, which is called Run Fast. And then Juve Morning, obviously, we're on the road, Spice Mass, with the Grand Maroonage Band, drum shells, straight jab, come in, have fun, play authentic jab, and just, experience ancestral powers.
From ancestral echoes to global stages, the Jambalasi rhythm lives on, telling Grenada's story one beat at a time.
Get down to roots. Remember we tradition.
Christina John, GBN News.
The Grenada Red Cross Society is using the occasion of World Red Cross and Red Crescent Day to reflect on nearly 70 years of community and humanitarian service. Reporter Deidre Seeley has more details.
May 8th marks World Red Cross and Red Crescent Day, an annual celebration of the principles governing the International Red Cross and Red Crescent movement. Under the theme United in Humanity, Program Officer Yvonne Thomas says the Grenada Red Cross Society is reflecting on nearly 70 years of humanitarian service to Grenada.
While the society was officially gazetted in 1987, marking 39 years of formal legal existence as a national society, its humanitarian footprint spans approximately 70 years of uninterrupted service and support to the nation of Grenada.
To mark the occasion and connect with the public, the society held a pop-up in front of the Esplanade Mall this afternoon. The pop-up offered volunteer registration opportunities, practical demonstrations of life-saving skills, and disaster preparedness sensitization. The event also enabled the organization to build on the momentum that began in 2024.
Following years of limited operational activity, the Grenada Red Cross reactivated staffing and operational expansion in 2024 and has since rapidly repositioned itself as the leading humanitarian actor both nationally and regionally.
Thomas says that in 2025, the organization implemented over $1 million in humanitarian relief efforts and national society strengthening initiatives. Today, the society recommits to standing with communities against shared challenges.
The Grenada Red Cross remains committed to standing alongside communities in moments of crisis and recovery while building stronger systems for the future. Our journey over the last 70 years reflects the power of volunteerism, humanity, and collective action. Today, we celebrate not only our history, but the future we are actively building together.
The Grenada Red Cross Society is thanking its volunteers, donors, and partners, as well as the Grenadian public for their service, trust, and support. Deidre Seeley, GBN News.
This weekend, Grenada's Tower Estate in St. Paul's will transform into a haven for mothers and fragrance lovers alike. You see, it will be an event where tradition, artistry, and local innovation meet just in time for Mother's Day. GBN I Saw is next.
A good eye catches all. GBN I Saw is brought to you by Clearvision.
Oh, I got my glasses from Clearvision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clearvision Eye Center.
Clearvision Eye Center.
Clearvision Eye Center.
It's all about mothers this weekend, of course, at Tower Estate in St. Paul's, where professional perfumer Stephen Dirks is hosting a special Mother's Day tea party as part of that estate's perfume festival. On Sunday from 2 until 4:30 p.m., guests will enjoy beautiful gardens, international and local perfumes, and the launching of a brand new Grenadian scent inspired by that estate's Blue Pea tea, with notes of lemongrass, mint, and the blue pea flower. Chef Belinda Bishop and the Flavors of Grenada team have created a menu of sweet treats and tea cakes, each paired with perfume notes. Experts will guide guests through the different scents. Everyone will receive a sample of the French perfume Trudon 45. Guests can also try their hand at blending their own perfume formulae, with the best creation made into a bottle by Dirks for the winner to, yes, take home. The event promises to be a one-of-a-kind experience celebrating mothers, fragrance, and Grenadian culture. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms. That's, of course, for GBN I Saw.
After the break, Grenlex sets deadline for end of paper billing and urges customers to go digital.
Get ready for the mother of all bingos, because Sunday, May 17th, the entire nation will be heading to the National Cricket Stadium for the massive Megaforce promotions, Cars and Cash Mega Bingo. It all goes down from 5 p.m. and this year you can win not one, not two, but 3 hybrid cars. We're talking a Suzuki Ignis, a Subaru XV, and a Honda Vissel. But that's not all. You can also get a chance to win $30,000 in cash. Grab your tickets now. $60 for one or $100 for two. And did I mention free buses will be available island-wide? This is the event no one should miss. Sunday, May 17th, Cars and Cash Mega Bingo. National Cricket Stadium, we're coming. Brought to you by Caribbean. It's the way we play.
First home? Need to replace what stopped working? Ready for an upgrade? Now is the time to shop at Quartz. Get a free gift with purchase on select appliances and 20% off matching bedroom pieces. Shop mattresses for the comfort you need. Plus, save on furniture, dining, and large screen TVs. Get what you need at Quartz. And when they ask, say, I got it at Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
Life's about to pop. I wanna play with Cash Pop. Life's about to pop. Oh yeah, with Cash Pop. Pick your number 1 to 50. See your price right when you play. 5 draws a day, come win easy. Cash Pops. One number, that's all you need. Win up to 2,500 indeed. Life's about to pop.
Must be 18 or older to play. NLA supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game. They're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
You've arrived in paradise. You felt the rhythm. Now let's make sure you say it right.
My name is Florian. I'm from the beautiful Aida Perla cruise ship. So today, like we Germans say, we are in Grenada. But I heard in English it's called Grenada. Say it right. Grenada.
Say it right.
Grenada.
That's right. Grenada. There we go. Say it right. It's Grenada.
Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Grenada Electricity Services Limited, Grenlec, is urging all customers to prepare for the end of paper bills as the company completes its switch to full digital billing by the end of May. The transition is happening in phases, with some customers having already received their final paper bills in April, while the rest will get theirs this month. Grenlec reports that over 60% of its customers have already signed up for digital billing using the Grenlec mobile app or myaccount.grenlec.com. The company is encouraging all remaining customers to make the switch as soon as possible to avoid missing important account information. To make the process easier, customers can choose from several ways to check their bills, including the online portal, the mobile app, and a 24-hour telephone inquiry service, which has been upgraded. Printable bills are still available for those who register for paperless billing online. Grenlec says it recognizes the change may be challenging for some, and is committed to offering support to ensure customers continue to have easy and reliable access to their electricity bills. Go digital. Sports news is next with Tony Julian. Stay with us.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before. New home, fresh start, make moves and play it smart. Expand, invest or renew. ACB's right there with you.
With ACB Home Advantage Mortgages, you get up to 100% financing, reduced fees, and a $100,000 unsecured credit card.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before with ACB.
Terms and conditions apply.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy?
Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Victory, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet? Yes, multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and multi-X, you cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bets, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily victory, and daily cash for bets every day and for every draw, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Picture this, a tangerine-colored sunset, cool tropical breeze, and a plate full of perfection. Sunday, May 24th, the day before the holiday. Grenada, get ready to live your best life at Unbothered Brunch, the tropical tangerine edition. We are taking over the Ariza car park from 4 p.m. It's going to be a vibe you can't replicate. Featuring live performances by Rita and the Ultimate Perfection Band, the Fahrenheit Band, and the Groovy Master himself, Short Pre. Keeping the energy going. Get ready for Kingpin and Graphic Sounds. Here's the best part. This is a food-inclusive event, so come hungry and leave happy. Tickets are just $150. Grab yours now at gotofet.com or any authorized outlet. Sunday, May 24th, we're outside for Unbothered Brunch, the Tropical Tangerine Edition.
Our story was built by people, neighbors helping neighbors, standing side by side with those who trust us to protect what matters most and help build our communities. Being there when needed most. Across borders, across generations. Still growing, still giving, still just getting started. After 185 years.
Friday evening to you sporting fans as we dive right to it and find that the saga continues as between Team Duncan and the Grenada Football Association, the GFA. Nor this as judgment on the matter has been deferred to 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Now the High Court earlier today heard arguments for an urgent application for an injunction that threatens to halt the association's scheduled elections tomorrow morning. The complaint has been brought by Team Duncan, led by Roger Duncan and Trevor McIntosh as the former technical director of the GFA, and it questions the fairness and integrity of a process that they claim has had multiple procedural irregularities. They allege breaches of GFA's electoral code, particularly around suddenly reduced time frames for presidential challenges to meet compliance obligations and and eligibility checks that have led to the disqualification of candidates. They say that the convening of an extraordinary General Congress on short notice, that would be 37 days instead of the statutory minimum of 45, significantly reduced the time frame for compliance with electoral requirements, including the submission of slates and the securing of 5 endorsements from eligible clubs. Team Duncan also says a register of eligible voting members was not circulated to membership, making it difficult to identify valid endorsing clubs. Team Duncan's slate was ruled invalid by the Electoral Committee for failing to meet endorsement requirements. The claimants say that this was due to procedural breaches and a lack of transparency in the process. The claimants have asked for the elections to be postponed and for a deadline extension to allow candidates to be submitted and endorsements gathered. Now to Level 2 coaches training the Grenada Volleyball Association, that would be the GBA. They're all set to elevate the nation's sporting infrastructure next week, shifting its focus from on-court talent to the tactical minds behind the sidelines. Following a successful run of regional gold medals, the GBA will host a 5 Level 2 international coaching workshop that will be from the 11th to the 15th of May. The 5-day intensive program will be held at the Grenada Olympic Committee headquarters, which will serve as a high-performance laboratory indeed for the sport's local leadership. Coaches representing the island's top clubs are expected to undergo rigorous training in advanced biomechanics, complex offensive systems, and Olympic-level data analytics. This strategic move aims to professionalize the coaching ranks and also to ensure Grenada's recent regional dominance translates into long-term international competitiveness. Now, by equipping local tacticians with modern data-driven strategies, the GVA is positioning the Spice Isle as a rising powerhouse in the global volleyball landscape. The workshop concludes on the 15th of May, remember, marking a significant milestone in the GVA's mission to modernize the sport from the grassroots level up to the national team level. The Spice Boys have officially entered the home stretch. That's in preparation for an historic showdown that stands as a landmark moment in Grenadian football. On Saturday, the 16th of May, the senior men's national team will face off against the Republic of Ireland in Spain. That's the first ever meeting between the two nations. This high-profile friendly is the centerpiece of the Grenada Football Association, or GFA's aggressive push to elevate the country's standing in the international game. It follows a groundbreaking spring performance at the FIFA Series 2026 in Rwanda. That's where Grenada made its debut on African soil. Head coach Anthony Bones is treating this European excursion as a vital test of tactical discipline. His squad, a strategic mix of seasoned veterans and rising prospects, faces a daunting gap in the FIFA World Rankings. The 164th ranked Spice Boys will, after all, be hunting for an upset against an Irish side currently sitting at position 59. For the GFA, this match represents more than just 90 minutes on the pitch. It's a clear statement of intent as Grenada continues to challenge world-class opposition. A bit of NBA action right now for you. We find that the Detroit Pistons and Oklahoma City Thunder tightened their grip on the 2026 NBA semifinals on Thursday night, both securing double-digit victories to take commanding 2-0 series leads. The Detroit Pistons showed why they are the Eastern Conference's team to beat, defeating the Cleveland Cavaliers 107-97 7 at Little Caesars Arena, that was. And Cade Cunningham continued to his all-NBA caliber postseason, orchestrating the offense with 25 points and 10 assists. The Cavaliers didn't go quietly though. Led by Donovan Mitchell's 31 points, Cleveland surged in the fourth quarter to take a brief 81-79 lead. However, the Detroit defense clamped down when it mattered most. The Pistons closed the game on a 28-16 run, while the Cavaliers went cold, missing 11 consecutive three-point attempts in the final frame. Western Conference, meanwhile, in the Western Conference, the Oklahoma City Thunder, they remain undefeated in the playoffs with a 125-107 win over the Los Angeles Lakers. The game was a back-and-forth affair in the first half, with the Lakers matching the Thunder's intensity. However, the second half belonged entirely to Oklahoma. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Chet Holmgren each scored 22 points, leading a balanced attack that saw 6 Thunder players scoring in double figures. The Thunder's depth and youth proved just too much for the Lakers' veteran core. The Lakers now head back to Los Angeles facing a must-win Game 3. That would be to avoid a nearly insurmountable 3-0 deficit. The playoffs continue tonight as a focus shifts to Philadelphia and Minnesota. Knicks versus 76ers, that's at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. The Knicks looking to take a 3-0 strong stranglehold on the series as they travel to Philadelphia. Spurs versus Timberwolves, 9:30 p.m. The only tied series in the second round that resumes in Minnesota, with Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs looking to reclaim the lead. The Pistons and Cavaliers will meet again for Game 3 on Saturday in Cleveland. That's where the Cavs will try to protect their home floor and find an answer for Cunningham's playmaking. So the latest sporting highlights there for you. We're still ahead. Back with Kenroy Baptiste. It will be regional and international news to come. From me, Tony Julian, a great weekend to you, and of course to all of you mothers, a wonderful day on Sunday.
The United States has imposed new sanctions on major Cuban military-run companies and leaders, aiming to increase pressure on the Cuban government over corruption and human rights abuses. The measures target Gaesa, a powerful military conglomerate, its executive president, and the mining company Moa Nickel SA. The sanctions freeze any U.S.-linked assets and ban Americans from doing business with these entities. The U.S. says the move is part of a broader campaign to support democracy in Cuba, with more sanctions expected. St. Kitts and Nevis officials have confirmed that there are no suspected or confirmed cases of hantavirus in the Federation. This announcement follows concerns raised after a contagion was identified among passengers on the MV Hondius cruise ship, which has been linked to a global hantavirus outbreak. The risk to the public remains low, according to the World Health Organization. The Ministry of Health is monitoring the situation and in contact with international health agencies. Residents are urged to maintain good hygiene and rodent control as precautions. That's Around the Globe for now. We have to leave you for the time being. Let's remind you of the headlines at the moment. Ron Redhead named new ICT minister. Limless Solar Project in Karakou to be rebuilt. Burn-in permits suspended. Jambalasi marks 35 years of preserving Grenada's jab music. Regionally, no hantavirus detected in St. Kitts and Nevis. Plus, at the sports news, judgment in ongoing Team Duncan and GFA saga to be rendered tomorrow morning, while local volleyball association to hold 5-day training from next Monday. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom. Happy Mother's Day to all the nation's mothers. Enjoy. Take care. Good night.